110-107 at United Center. Anthony Simons' game-tying attempt goes in and out. He did lead the way with 30 points for the Blazers, but they could not get past the Bulls, who were led by DeMar DeRozan's 28 points. The first four of the NCAA tournament begins tonight in Dayton. 16 seeds Wagner versus Howard, plus the play-in between Virginia and Colorado State. That is tipping. Is it True TV again? I think it's True TV. We all got to learn where True TV is, people. It's March. And Devon Pouncey is going to be joining us in hour number 3 of the big show. But hour number 1 of Rip City Mornings on a Tuesday starts right now on 620 Rip City Radio. I was right. It is True TV. And a very happy Tuesday. It is RCM. I'm your host, Justin Myers. Super producer Brenden is safely partitioned on the other side of the glass. Thanks for getting up early with us or staying up late. However you are rolling this particular Tuesday. A lot of stuff to dive into on the big show today. I know that yesterday the brackets came out. I also know that yesterday, and I try not to be entirely selfish on this show. I'm just selfish, if that makes any sense. But the Steelers quarterback carousel, which, kind of a fascinating NFL story, kind of to go. We completely missed. Brenden, DeAndre Ayton was sleeping on an air mattress. Apparently, DeAndre Ayton was talking with our good friend Aaron Fentress. And talking about what has kind of been the turnaround. Because DeAndre Ayton is absolutely crushing it. He's the Blazers' best player right now. He is the only one that looks like he is capable of becoming an NBA All-Star, which is where the Blazers should be looking forward to. I don't have time to go on that rant again. I love Anthony Simons just like you guys do, and Anthony Simons can put the ball in the bucket. But in terms of ability at an elite level, there is one guy on this roster that I know for sure at some point in his career could make an all-star team, and that's DeAndre Ayton. Scoot, let's hope. Shaden, let's get healthy, bud. I think Anthony Simons is a tremendous player, but I don't see him being an all-star at any point in time down the road. Maybe I'll be wrong on that one. That's not also a knock. That's just a reality. Not everybody can be all-stars. There's only so many spots. But in terms of the Blazers, the only one that can, I believe, on this roster right now with what I am seeing with my own two eyes, the only one that is playing at an elite level is DeAndre Ayton. Now, maybe he is stat padding in these games, like I said before. I don't care. But he has clearly had a turnaround from the first part of the season, and it is tough. It is tough to see these guys as human beings. It's tough. They make so much money that it is unfathomable how you could ever be in a bad mood. They're playing basketball for a living. How could you ever be in a bad mood? So it is tough to see these guys as human beings, but, if you're DeAndre Ayton, you went to college at Arizona for a year, and then you stayed there in Phoenix, played for the Suns, thought you had a life, thought you had a whole, I'm the number 1 overall pick. I'm playing for the Phoenix Suns. We're in the NBA Finals. Got
up 2-0?
Up 2-0. I'm starting to size up my ring a little bit. Forgot about being up 2-0.
Giannis.
Then Giannis went ballistic.
But it was like 50 a game.
But you know what I mean? Think about where DeAndre Ayton's head had to be in that moment. Now, maybe not that moment, but where my life is going to be in Phoenix. I'm going to be a Phoenix Sun. If I squint and turn my head just right is it the Talking Stick Center, I believe? If I squint and turn my head I could maybe see my number hanging up there in that rafter one day. I could maybe want to start investing in some things. Do I want to buy a car dealership? All that stuff, right? You start thinking about all that stuff. All of a sudden, you and Monty Williams stop getting along. You and the organization have a little bit of friction. A lot of people are holding you responsible for not being able to stop Giannis Antetokounmpo, which there's a lot of people in this world that cannot stop Giannis Antetokounmpo. And then a couple of years later, you're benched, and then you're shipped out to Portland, Oregon. And here he is in the Northwest, new team, rebuilt. It's like, that has got to be a shock to the system. Now, that being said, DeAndre Ayton, buddy, bro, my man, whom, by the way, I'm on record. I like the DeAndre Ayton move from the jump. I have been Team Ayton. I was even on Team DA when the whole ice storm hit, because none of us got out of our driveways, and my driveway is flat.